Hello, my name is Billy Dunn. Today is April 1st, 2018, and I will be discussing the locations as well as describing the function of the limbs throughout the human body. First, I'd like to start with the thymus, located in the thoracic cavity. So it would be inside. And the thymus, the primary function is to receive immature T cells that are produced in the red bone marrow, and then to train those cells into functional, mature T cells that attack only foreign cells. Second, I'd like to discuss the spleen, which is located in the stomach, in the abdominal cavity. That would be right here, inside of the body. The spleen, it's brown, flat, and oval shaped. It's a lymphatic organ that filters and stores blood to protect the body from infections and blood loss. Third, I'd like to discuss the tonsils. You can see inside, the tonsils is located on each side of the oral pharynx in the back of the throat. So if I can just open up in the very back with that little, if I can get my little yellow tag there, it would be back here on each side. Now the tonsils, they're part of the immune system, and they're thought to assist in defending the body from respiratory infections. And that would be the tonsils, located on each side, right here, of the oral pharynx in the back of the throat. Next, I'd like to discuss the appendix. The appendix, it's located in the lower right-hand abdominal area. That would be right here, of course, internal. The appendix, it extends from the inferior end of the large intestine cecum, and it's like a narrow pouch of tissue resembling a bunch of worms. The appendix, it has lymphoid tissue, which suggests the appendix may assist with the immune system as well as the digestive system. Next, I'd like to discuss the Peyer's patch, and that's a lymphatic tissues found throughout the ileum region of the small intestines. It's on the left-hand side of the body. It's below the spleen, and it's small masses. It's the role of the Peyer's patches is part of the immune system. It monitors the intestinal bacteria populations, and it prevents the growth of pathogenic bacteria in the intestines. That would be in this area here. Next, I'd like to discuss the cervical lymph nodes. It's grouped along the lower border of the jaw, in front of the back of the ears, and deep in the neck along the larger blood vessels. That would be along the sides here. It would be two running down. That's the cervical lymph node. And the primary function is to drain the skin of the scalp, face, tissue of the nasal cavity, and the pharynx. It helps defend the body against microorganisms and against harmful foreign particles and debris from the lymphs before it returns to the bloodstream. And lastly, I'd like to discuss the axillary lymph nodes, which is located in the armpit region. That would be right here. And the axillary lymph nodes, it's responsible for the function of filtering and the conduction of lymph from the upper limbs, pectoral region, and upper back. And that concludes my discussion of locations as well as describing the functions of the lymphs throughout the human body. Thank you.